What's up, Buttercup? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is about if BookTube is right for you. I spoke a bit about this topic in the Clean Slate book tag a while ago, and my answers were such a huge hit that I have been requested by quite a few people to expand on my thoughts about joining BookTube and if it is right for you. I honestly did not think that what I said in that video was going to be such a huge hit, but here we are. So here are my thoughts about BookTube and if you should join it or not. But before getting into that, a little background on me so you know where I'm coming from. I've been a booktuber and author tuber for almost 8 years now, and I am one of the few that are still around. 99% of the people that were around me before and people that joined along with me are now gone. They either completely deleted their channels for whatever reason, or they abandoned their channels for whatever reason. Because like all content creation, it can be hard work. Even if you love talking about books, it can still be tough because there's a lot that goes into making and marketing videos. Great sound, great lighting, solid tag words, enticing title and thumbnail, and also being your authentic self. That's important, and people will notice if you're being fake. Content creators will often overlook being themselves and try to copy what others are doing that are popular. But most of the time, not every time, but most of the time, those really big content creators at least started off being themselves. Now, fame can definitely change people, so I'm not going to go deep into that. But if you are thinking about joining BookTube, first and foremost, be yourself. And do you love books? That's great if you do, because, well, you will be talking about books all day, every day. And it's the same for any genre on YouTube, of course. If you join the cooking side of YouTube, for example, and you don't truly love cooking and think you can make easy money, good luck because you won't. So it's the same for books. You like reading, or maybe you're indifferent, or stupidly, you hate reading, but you think that you can make bank on BookTube. Nope. Speaking of making money, this is a very niche side of YouTube, and only, I think, 3 booktubers have 1 million subscribers. Most are under 75,000 subscribers, and even more booktubers are under 10,000 subscribers. Can you make money? Sure, but it's hard. And you're doing more than just putting out videos to get AdSense revenue. It's memberships, merch, sponsorships, and in-video ads that make YouTubers money, not just subscriber count and views. Yes, of course, if you are being contacted by a sponsorship, it is dependent on your subscriber count and your views and actually your activity. So you can have, 10,000 subscribers, but if you only get like 5 likes and maybe 1 or 2 comments on your videos, advertisers aren't going to choose you because they want a whole package deal, because they're giving you money for you to then promote their products and they're expecting money in return. So it is about authentic engagement. That is a huge part of making money on BookTube, but just anywhere. If you're thinking, oh, I can make so much money on BookTube, look at all these people doing it, good luck, my friend, because that's not particularly accurate. Join BookTube because you absolutely love books and love the concept of BookTube, not because you have the possibility. Because yes, everything's possible, but like I have said, but I'm gonna say it over again, there is always a possibility of making it big on BookTube and being 1 in 5 million to have a million subscribers, or to make some money on BookTube. But you are honestly setting yourself up for failure and disappointment if you think that this is going to be easy. It's not. I mean, really, even the big money maker genres on YouTube, you have to really work at it, and you have to love or at least like the topic that you're discussing, because you're going to be discussing that all day, every day. Do what you love and are passionate about, and if the money comes to you, that's a great bonus. Another big thing often overlooked is the fact to be mindful of what you put out into the world, because the internet is forever. You have to remember that any video or any social media post could go viral. And will you be proud of that video or post, or embarrassed and ashamed? And do you want that particular video post to be what you are known for? That mindset will save you lots of stress and heartache, because I have seen so many lives ruined on BookTube because people did not think about what they were sharing with the world. Like that one woman who did book reviews on the toilet. She's no longer around, obviously. That was unfortunate, because for her in particular, she was very broken inside, and any attention was like a gift to her. But you don't want that. Trust me, you do not want that. If you are seeking out the internet, BookTube in particular, since that's the topic, for attention in any way, shape, or form, because there's something missing inside of you, this is not for you. That is not why you should join BookTube. And I really urge you to look inward and ask yourself why. And I hope that you would seek out professional help, because BookTube, or really the internet, can be very scary, can be very harsh, and can be extremely detrimental to your mental and emotional well-being. And I don't want to see people broken over something that they have said or released into the public, because they feel like either they want that attention or they think that's cool to do. Because trust me, you don't want your online life to spill into your real life. It'll happen eventually, but try to make it in a positive spillover, not you're running your mouth about a fellow booktuber that said in one of their videos something you didn't like. So you make a response video that's even more hateful, and now you get dogpiled. And 2 days later, you get death threats. And then a week later, you get doxxed. And now you are known for that very hateful, negative response video to a booktuber that you just didn't like what that person had to say about a particular book. Was that 15 minutes of fame and, let's say, 20,000 views on that video truly worth it? No, it was not. And it never will be in the long run. Honestly, I could be more popular if I did trendy videos, but I do not, because I'm very mindful of what I release to the public. That's not to say to be like me. No, be yourself, as I mentioned, but sit down with yourself and ask, what will I do and what will I not do on my BookTube channel? And also include things that you might do if they seem interesting. Don't do a video because it's trending right now if it goes against your morals just to get views. And then I want you to ask yourself, why am I doing or thinking about doing videos that are trending even though I don't like them, or they just outright go against my morals? What is inside of you pushing for you being on trend all the time? I can't answer that for you. You have to answer that for yourself, and that's going to be a lot of soul searching. But I think that's really important to know yourself and why you're doing or wanting to do the things that you think need to be done on BookTube or on any social media outlet. Because at the end of the day, who truly cares if you get 10,000 views on a video, but now you're known for that video and expectations are now set with the fan base that you have created? I would say not worth it if it's in a negative light, in my opinion. I think evergreen videos, ones that can be watched at any time, any year, are the best for long-term channel health. Sadly, people will disagree with me, and that's perfectly fine. Do what makes you happy. Just keep in mind that chasing others and chasing trends is fickle, so make videos that you are proud of and happy with. I look back on all of my hundreds and hundreds of videos, and I'm proud of every single one of them, even the live streams. Put thought and care into your videos and your words. If you're chasing the fame and money, you, sooner or later, will come to resent what you've built. Even if you want to make money from BookTube, still be proud of the things you're putting out there. Or else, really, what's the point when you put your head on your pillow at night and start to drift off and think about your day, your week, your month, your year? That's ultimately up to you to decide. But ask yourself why you want to join BookTube. What obstacles are you facing or might face by joining BookTube? What types of videos will you put out and what videos will you not put out? Does your filming space need work or is it good to go already? Do you know how to create thumbnails and how to edit videos and make your microphone sound loud and clear? Do you like interacting with other booktubers and bookish fans? Are you a numbers person and will it upset you if you don't have a certain amount of views and subscribers in a month, a year, 5 years, so on and so forth? Do you focus on goals and hitting those goals, and that's usually attached to numbers, or do you have no goals whatsoever with your channel? And on and on and on. Those are the questions that must be asked before joining BookTube. But I think those are important questions to ask yourself because it'll save you more time, energy, and money in the long run. Lastly, remember that you don't have to do anything you don't want to. You don't have to do any type of video or trend unless you want to. We place burdens on ourselves for no good reason. If you don't want to do, for example, list videos, then don't. It's really as simple as that. If you're asked why, just say because I don't like those videos and move on, or don't even reply to that question. I don't do a lot of usual BookTube videos, and yes, I know I could be bigger if I did, but lots of those types of videos either go against my morals or I just don't like them. So I put energy into something I don't like. No one is forcing me to do those videos, and I never have. But, you might be asking, Nicole, the algorithm is kind of forcing you to do certain videos or else you won't grow. And in some cases, sure. But I cannot control the YouTube algorithm. I can't control other people. All I can do is control my actions. I can't control my feelings. I can't control my thoughts, but I can control what I do on my channel, and I can control what I say. I decided from the very beginning, almost 8 years ago, what I would and would not do on my channel. And I'm not very big, but I've been a booktuber for almost 8 years now, and 99% of the others have left for some reason or another. So I'm still standing. Most others before me or those that joined with me are gone. And a big reason for that is, like I said, I love BookTube. I love talking about books. This is not a money grab for me. It never has, and it never will be. It's fun to have a members section, and I get to interact with members on a more personal level, but I'm not trying to push membership or push my books or push merch. It's just if you want to because you like me and my channel and what I have to say, and then you want to support me in some way. I love that. And I think that is how you do it successfully if you're looking at long term. And I would say that 8 years is long term. Wrapping things up, you have to ask yourself a lot of hard questions and then make a decision. But I think if you lay it all out and come up with answers on your own, or maybe you bounce off questions and ideas and concerns with others, you'll come to the right decision for you. I hope this video helped. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, please leave them in the comment section below and I will try my best to answer them. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day, month, year, the rest of your life, really. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!